Hey, it's Heidi from A Lively Hope, and we are ready for our next installment of Watercolor Basics. We've got our paper, water, a medium paintbrush, and our lovely praying watercolors. Today we'll also need a pencil and some kind of a sharpie or other permanent marker. This is a fine tip. So we're going to start by drawing a big heart. Try to make it fill as much of your page as possible. And then we're just going to divide it into smaller sections. I'm kind of doing triangles. You could have them look like kind of pie pieces like this all the way through, but then I decided to kind of change it up a little bit. So the key here is to not have too many sections in your heart, because in just a minute, you'll see why. We're going to fill our hearts with the things that are important to us. So each section will fill with one of the things that means something to us. So now that I've got it done in pencil, I'll go over the top in Sharpie. And we're going to be careful, but not too concerned about staying perfectly on the lines. My heart got a little wonky. Sometimes, here's a little trick for you. If your lines get wonky, put a second line over the top, and that makes it look intentionally wonky instead of accidentally wonky. So I'm going to go over each of these lines twice for that intentionally wonky look. And then we will start filling in the sections with watercolor. So now that I have all of my lines drawn with my Sharpie, I'm just going to grab my watercolors and fill each section in a different color. You could use this to practice your blending if you want. And of course, if my paint touches paint that's wet still, that will kind of happen automatically. But I'm just going to go around. I'm just picking colors that I like and filling in each section. You'll probably remember this from other classes that we've done, but I like to outline the shape first and then go back in and fill in the center. It helps the lines to be a little bit crisper. So outline the shape and then go back and fill it in. Once we fill in all of the sections, we're going to let this dry. You could use a blow dryer if you wanted. Just try not to get it too close to the paper, or you might mess up your page a little bit. But so you'll let it dry, and then you're going to use your same Sharpie again and go over the top. Here's my hairdryer. You'll go over the top of the watercolor and write in each section something that you love or something that's important to you. So I'm going to use big letters and fill in the whole section and just kind of make the letters fit the shape of the section of watercolor. You could write smaller and even write why you love that thing or why it's important to you. You could also just fill this in with doodles or drawings of the things that you love, or even just, repeated patterns, circles, hearts, whatever you want to do inside. But the exercise today is to think of things you're grateful for or things that you love, and then write them in the sections of the heart. So I wrote my husband's name, my kids' names, just different things that are important to me. It could be your favorite treat. It could be your favorite thing to do as a family. Anything goes when we're writing about things we're thankful for. This is a fun exercise because it makes you think a little bit about what you're thankful for. And it might take a little bit of extra thought to be able to fill in all of the sections that you have, which is, it's good for us to think about what we're thankful for. So once you're all done with that, you could paint around the outside of this heart or add more details or doodles inside it. Whatever you as the artist want to do to finish up your artwork. I will finish this up and then it's your turn. I can't wait to see what you make. Happy painting.